Hello guys, again, warm welcome to our HTML5 course. In this video, we are going to be going over HTML lists, nested lists, and some footer entities. Before we did look at some entities, I never said they were entities, like the NDSP, that's to give some space and things like that. So in this video, we are going to go over some other entities. Okay, so without waste of time, let's dive right in. Okay guys, so this is where we left off last time, and in this video we are going to be looking at lists and list, yeah, and some entities. Okay, so we have to start off with list. Now let me say I want to convert this into a list. Let's say I want this to read 1 web development, 2 graphics designing, 3 C programming, and a lot more. So obviously I'm going to need my break, but I don't want this. Sorry, I'm not even going to need the break. I don't even want any of this. Okay, so basically in HTML we have three different types of lists. We have we have an ordered list, we have an unordered list, and we have a description list. So when we talk of an ordered list, we are talking of lists like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's those kind of lists. When we talk of unordered lists, we have lists like the lists that have dots, let's say dot like pointed points kind of list, right? So you have a point and then you have the list item or whatsoever. Okay, so in this video we are going to start off with ordered list. So the tag for an ordered list is OL, so ordered list. Okay, so all this is going to be, so I'll cut this and I'll put it at the end here. Okay, yes, so okay, fine. So ordered list, I want all this to be in ordered list or in my ordered list. Now these are the list items, right? In the list or in the ordered list I'm creating, each of these are what we call the list items. So when you have this ordered list, right, each of these are your list items. So I'm just going to say list item. Okay, I will cut this and paste at the end. So I have my first list item, okay, web development. I have my second list item, um second list item, okay, graphics designing. mm, I don't need this much space. Okay, I'm going to have another list item here, so I'll just give some space and then list item C programming. So cut this, paste it at the end, C programming, and a lot more. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to indent this a bit so I have some my work is neat. Yeah. So in this ordered list, let me explain this again. In this ordered list, you have list items. Okay, so you have ordered list and list items. Okay, fine. So I'm just going to save this document and refresh my page, and perfect. We now see that we have lists, or we have a list here. So 1 web development, 2 graphic designing, 3 C programming, and a lot more. So as we said, this is the first list, or the first list we are going to be looking at, ordered list. Now if we were looking at something else, another type of list, so I'm just going to use an unordered list. Okay, so an unordered list will be UL. So unordered list ul. Okay, and as I said, it's going to, you're instead going to have dots here. Okay, so I'll save this and refresh so you can see. Perfect, perfect. So you could create an ordered list using this, an unordered list using this. Now, as I said, there's another type of list called a description list. Okay, so I am just going to add that below. So let's say qualities, sorry, h2, qualities of Inotech. Okay, qualities of Inotech. Perfect. And I am going to have a list here for the qualities of Inotech. Okay, so these qualities, now I am going to have something like, let's say effectiveness, and you have a column, and then, or effectiveness, and then you have an explanation of why you say their Inotech is effective. You could have something like genuineness, and then you have an explanation for why um Inotech is genuine. Okay, so as I said, this is a detailed list, or sorry, a description list. Yeah, and it is so unlike the other type of list we looked at. Okay, so in this type of list you have a description term, which in this case it's going to be effectiveness. Okay, and you have description details. So description details, so explaining why you said or why you say Inotech is, let me put a colon here, why I say Inotech is effective. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to save this, or let me just put some other terms. um Genuineness, and I'm going to explain why I said they are genuine. So some dummy text. um let's see, what else can we say? Ideas. Okay, we could still leave it like that. We could still leave it like that. Yeah, so I save this document and I refresh. Okay, so we have here qualities of Inotech. This is the first list item. Okay, so you have here the description. um so you have up here the description term and the description detail. Okay, same thing here, you have the description term and the description detail. So this is another example of a list. Okay, so this is another example of a list, which is the description list. Okay, so with that said, okay, uh we have gone through on other lists. Okay, nested list, that is something else we have to talk about. Nested list. So a nested list basically means a list in another list. Okay, so a list in another list. So what I want to do is I want to have these headings be lists. Okay, so all these headings be lists. So, and I want it to be an ordered list, so I'm going to come out here and put an ordered list. Okay, fine. I will cut this, sorry, and end it here. Okay, that's fine. That is okay, this is fine. And this is our, so our h1 is our first list item, right? Yeah, so also our h2 is our first list item. So how it began should be our first list item. um it should start here. Okay. mm, Sorry, this is not where this is supposed to be. Cut. So this all this is our first list item, please, not just how it began. So it should end here. Okay, fine. um our second list item starts here, okay, and ends here. And our third list item is this, and it ends here. And our fourth list item, this is it here, and it ends down here. Okay, so let's refresh this, or let's save this and refresh our website. Okay, so we now see we have yeah, we have different lists. Okay, so we have this list, we have this list, we have this list, we have this list. Okay, so we have different list items. Okay, let me try something. Okay, so cut this and paste it here instead. Save, refresh. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is totally fine. um yeah, I'm going to paste that at the end of this paragraph. That okay, save and refresh. Yeah, so you could create nested lists like this. So you have this is an unordered list in an ordered list. Okay, so you have an unordered list in an ordered list. So those are this is what we call nested list. Okay, so this nested list looks a bit not appetizing, so does not look too good on the site, so I'm going to remove it. But yeah, you get the point of what we call nested lists. So I always like things looking good. Yeah, so okay, I'm just going to clear this off, and I will refresh my site. Oh, voila. Okay, so this is totally fine. I like this now. Okay, I forgot the other list at the outside there. Yeah, save and refresh. Should come back to its original size. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so we have gone through everything you need to know concerning lists, and the last thing I wanted to talk about was the footer. So some entities in the footer. So I'm going to say in the body, at the body you have the footer, but I'm not going to use that now. We are going to talk more on the footer later. I just want to show you the entities for now. So I'm going to put a horizontal row here, and I'm going to start my footer under it. So my footer, I am going to write let's say a less than sign, less than sign, a less than sign, and copyright sign, Inotech, and then greater than, greater than, greater than. Okay, so you may want to write less than, less than, less than, and then you write all that, but this does not work. Okay, this does not work. So what you want to do is you write the entities as we use NBSP the other time. In this case, we are going to use LT semicolon. So this is for less than. Okay, and greater than, obviously, as you can guess, is GT. So as I said, I'm going to have a less than, less than, less than. I think I have made a mistake here. I'm going to cut this out. Yeah, a less than, less than, less than, and then a copyright sign. So for a copyright sign, you simply write the ampersand and copy. Okay, so copy, and I am going to write Inotech and a greater than sign, so three greater than signs. So ampersand GT, then semicolon. So copy this, paste, fine. Save my documents, refresh the page, and scroll down. You should see that. Perfect. So this is the last thing you want to have in your page. So you have your footer, the last thing you want to have on the footer. So you have the copyright Inotech, and yeah, probably that. I'm going to write 2022 here. Okay. Okay, fine. This is totally fine. So this is the other entity I wanted to also talk about in the video. I'm so glad we have gone through everything we wanted to go through. I hope you understood everything. Okay, so we have come to the end of the video. Please don't forget to drop a like down there, put a thumbs up down there, comment, leave a comment, please. I'll appreciate that. um yeah, subscribe to the channel, most importantly, so you don't miss any video we post, and keep the notification bell on, or turn it on if it is off, so when we upload a video you're going to be the first person to be alerted, and yeah, you get a VIP seat to watching the video. Okay guys, as said, we have come to the end of the video. um yeah, just subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. So see you in the next video, and bye bye.